Hi guys, so this is day one of the 5-day series and I'm going to start with foundation. No, I have nothing on my eyes as you can see. I do have a little bit of foundation here. I already put all over foundation on my face, but for those who have not seen, I usually put 4 drops on my brush and then I just touch wherever, you know, like all over my face, and then I just blend it in and that is it. It is so simple, so easy. Well, now I just have to touch my whole face, even though really I'm not doing anything, but okay. So that's all you do. You just do that all over your face. This is not a unique brush, but now that the brush is back, I can order it. But here's a little tip. I did hear that the bristles in the powder puff brush are different than the blusher brush, and the blusher brush would actually last longer than the puff brush, and they both do the same thing, just the puff brush is a bit bigger and the powder brush is a bit smaller, and it's angled, so like to go under your eye, like easy peasy. Anyways, so how do I make my, or how do I stop my makeup from slipping or from going off, or from like at the end of the day you're like looking at yourself and you're like, I got, like, there's nothing covering my face? The answer, it is Glorious Primer. This stuff, oh my word. I am not trying to sell you something you don't need. Like, Google it, YouTube it, like everybody will say you need primer. This stuff though is so smooth. It is like silk and it leaves your face nice and soft. Like, I have not figured out a way to convey this to you except for like house parties that I do. I guess I could like videotape them and say like, tell the camera, you know, like how it feels. Okay, and there also is eye primer that they came out with specifically for your eyes. Specifically, it's a different, it's grippier, if that makes sense, so that like especially for hooded eyes. See, look, my lid goes like completely in there. So for your eye makeup to stay on all day. So I've already put the primer on. I've already put the foundation on. So another question would be, do I have to use powder after foundation? Well, there's my face. I'm not sure, like the lighting, you're not supposed to do these videos in a bathroom, but I don't have my studio yet. So this is what I got. And as you can see, like I can, like this is what I do. Like every day I just put on the liquid, do something on my eyes, lips, boom, done. Lied. I have to use my bronzer. Just to give it a little bit of life, especially in these winter months. So you do not need to use powder, but oily faces, it is good because it like helps the shine from your oily face. Sometimes you want like the dewy look, so then do not put on like a matte powder afterwards. But this is good for every day. So what I was going to show you today was contouring for the everyday gal. You see all these videos with the dark and the light and it looks all weird, then they get a magic brush and they all look great, right? So for the everyday, this is what I do. Nobody taught me. It's just like I've just done it. I have 2 concealers. I have Taffeta, and that kind of matches my skin for like, oh my, I got something here. Anyhow. Then I have Velour. And so what I do with this one is, I might speed this up for you, is I just put it down my nose. And I bring it up here, and yes, I use my finger, and I kind of do like a triangle right there. Okay, because I want that part to be lighter, kind of in your T-zone. That's where you want it to be lighter. It's sort of like where the light hits you. So I do that, and then I blend this in the edges so it's not too harsh. I get a little bit and put it right here. And who knows what this is? It's the Cupid's bow. How they get that, I have no clue. But I just add a little bit there just to make it lighter, and I do it right here. Some people do like a triangle. I don't. I just do lighter like that because that's where the light hits it. Looks like I got a lot. A little bit of this stuff goes a super long way, just saying. So there, and then I get and I put it under here. And I do it with my magic middle finger. Yeah, no fancy brush. This is just what I do for the everyday. Oh, this is for the everyday woman who wants like a little bit extra. I do not do this every day at all. So this, and I bring it out here because I do. It's just what I do. I like the look of it, and that's what makeup is. There's no rules. It's what works for you and what you like the look of, what works for your face. Everybody has a different face, and something somebody else might do might not work for everyone. So there, I got a lot on this one. All right, so that's what I do. I just put that there. And then I get out my bronzer. Ta-da! I use Hermosa. The lightest would be Sunset. So I take the bronzer and I put it up here. Now what does bronzer do? Yes, it gives you color, but it also makes areas darker. So what happens if something is darker? It kind of fades away into the background and becomes less noticeable, sinks in, that type of a thing. So what you're doing really is just shading. So this would be the dark part of the shading. So I want my massive forehead, I want it to be dark and then lightening into this whole lighter area here. And with this, some people, they go like this is a number 3. I don't do the number 3 because I don't want bronzer right here. So see that? I want to go right here with the bronzer, kind of creating a line. See that? Let's see, let's get a little bit more. I'm almost out. Yes, I love this stuff. So there is my line. And once again, right here, I'm gonna put it. And then under here, to hide all this, I want to make it darker. So I'm gonna shadow it all in. I'm gonna go along the jawbone, cheekbone, whatever. And then I'm gonna put it under here. There we go. And blending it all down so that it matches my neck. Okay, so then, see it. Oh my word, I'm full of funny faces today. All right, so, just a sec. Then I take my brush and kind of, see that? Make it like that way. Full of good vocabularies. And then I go on either side of my nose to make it slimmer looking. Okay? So, now what? Now I'm looking a little, rough. Another thing that you do next would be blush. Now, some people, they put the blush here. I put it here just because that's what I like. That's what works for me. So next you put the blush. Some blushes are really pigmented. So you would put that on, and then I have this, which is like a huge, I only talk about the liquid foundation because, okay, let's get started with that. Love the powder. Love the powder. So then I just get a little powder on my brush, and then you're just gonna do all over. You're gonna blend the darker with the lighter, just so there's no harsh edges anywhere. You're just gonna blend it all in. Here on the chin, just cover it all. You want like a powder finish on top of that concealer. You're just blending. Let's do the nose. Like on this camera, I think the nose is what you see the most. Like how, like the difference, like the contouring, like the elongated. I don't know. Look, not good with words today. So that would be it for contouring my face in a everyday gal way. That did not take super long. All my blabbering, that's what takes a long time. And I do that, like if I'm, usually on a Friday, that's when I do it, just because I want to feel extra. I do it for me. I might not even go anywhere, and that's what I do. All right, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully it answers some questions for you on contouring. Here's a zoomery in of my face, of my lack of lashes. See that? Yeah. stay tuned and you will see in a few days what happens with the mascara. Like, phenomenal. All right, so thank you so much, and I hope you are all coming out this week for the series, and I hope you enjoy.